Hello everyone, in this lecture video, I am going to explain about module number 5 kinematics. So under the topic relative motion, we are going to see the numericals and explanation. Okay, so we shall see what is meant by relative motion. Right, so the concept of the reference frame was first introduced to discuss relative motion in one or more dimensions. When we say an object has certain velocity, then its velocity is with respect to some frame that is known as the reference frame. So here they have explained about reference frame, guys. Reference frame means that is having with respect to something. If you are calculating, okay, you are keeping that as a benchmark or that as a point of reference. It's called as a reference frame. So in everyday life, we measure the velocity of an object with reference frame. Okay, so there will be some reference frame. With respect to that only, everything will be calculated. So for example, if you are traveling in a train and the train is moving at a speed of 100 km per hour, then your speed according to another passenger train is 0. Right. So according to him, you are not moving. But if someone observes you from outside the train standing on the ground, according to him, you are moving with 100 km per hour as you are on the train and the train is moving with 100 km per hour. So here, the motion observed by observer depends on the location, that is the reference frame. And this type of relative motion, that is with respect to something, is called as the relative motion. Right, so are you clear? So now I am going to explain about the relative velocity. The relative velocity means for object A with respect to object B, the rate of change of position. Okay, so VA and VB are the velocities and A and B are with respect to ground. Right, so the relative velocity of A with respect to B is V suffix AB, that is VA minus VB. The relative velocity with V with respect to A is V suffix BA, that is VB minus VA. You have to upload those two formulas for finding the relative motion and relative velocity. So we know that relative motion means when the concept it is calculated like with respect to reference axis. Okay, so the main thing you have to note down is the difference between relative motion and relative velocity. Okay, resultant velocity means it is the summation of all the velocities existing over the frame. Okay, so I have one small example for relative motion. So the speed of a passenger with respect to the ground depends on the relative direction of the passengers and train speed. So guys, so here you can see that there is a person standing over here. He is watching that one person is moving over there, okay, inside the train. So for him, you are not moving. Okay, so that is called, see guys, here you can see that the speed is 1.2 meter per second and the train speed is 15.0 meter per second. When you are moving in the opposite direction, your speed is 1.2 meter per second and train speed is same 15.0 meter per second only, right? So if both are in the same speed, the relative velocity means summation of 1.2 and 15, that is 16.2 meter per second, but both are in opposite direction means 15 minus 1.2, that is 13.8 meter per second. Right, this is how you need to calculate the relative velocity. Okay, now I will explain you about the relative motion numerical. Okay, so here is a question which says a motorcycle traveling on the highway at a velocity of 120 km per hour passes a car traveling at a velocity of 90 km per hour. From the point of view of a passenger on the car, what is the velocity of motorcycle? So we shall see how to calculate the velocity of motorcycle. So let us represent the velocity of motorcycle as VA and the velocity of car as VB. Okay. Now the velocity of motorcycle relative to the point of view of passenger is given by VAB is equal to VA minus VB. Right. So see guys, VA is 120 km per hour and VB is 90 km per hour. So you have to calculate the velocity of motorcycle, right? So just substitute over here. We know that VAB is equal to highest velocity minus least velocity, VA minus VB. So here, substituting the values in the above equation, we will get 120 minus 90 km per hour is 30 km per hour. So the velocity of motorcycle relative to the passenger of the car is 30 km per hour. Okay, this is how you need to solve the relative motion numerical, guys. So here, so in this video you had seen about the reference frame and how the person outside the train will observe you. Okay, and you had seen about the relative motion and relative velocity, and I also told you about the resultant velocity. So sometimes they may ask you the difference between relative velocity and resultant velocity. Okay, and as I said, I have given you some example of person who is moving inside the train. Okay, if train movement and this movement is there inside the train, means it should be some like you have to add the both velocities, but the train movement and your movement is in opposite direction inside the train, means you have to subtract the relative velocity. So these are all the things to be observed while solving the numerical, and along with that you have to use a formula VAB equal to VA minus VB. Okay, so you can able to solve any type of numerical if you are very if you can understand the strategy of calculation of the resultant and relative velocities. Okay guys, so thank you everyone, we will meet in the next video.